I can't hear a dang thing that you're saying. Oh, good. Now we can't see or hear Joshua. That's fantastic.
Can you hear me now?
All right, there we go.
Hot shit. So note to self, I can't run the podcast through CarPlay, which means I just did like 20 minutes or 12 minutes of blabbering where it's just my face yapping and no sound. That's awesome.
That is fantastic.
So yeah, what I was talking to myself about for no reason was the difference between revenue and income, and how I see a lot of agents, usually newer agents, but I've seen older agents do it too, where they'll suffocate their business because they take too much of their revenue as income and they don't invest enough of that energy back into the business to receive, in essence, the proper return on investment, because it's all being stifled out as income, which if you take it out as income, it's now a taxable event. If you use it as a business expense and pump it back into the business, it's a tax write-off event, which makes a big difference in the first couple of years if someone's growing a new business. But what are your thoughts on revenue versus income?
Oh, I don't think it's just the tax ramifications alone. And that's a huge part of it, but the growth exponential, where a lot of people complain that they can't see year-over-year growth and they don't get the return that they're looking for, is because they don't have the funds to put back into it. And it's really hard, especially in the early years when you're limited on that income and limited on what your resources are to do that. You want to put that back in there. So I understand it's a challenge, but at the same time, the more that you pump back into it, the faster it's going to grow, the more it's going to accelerate.
That's so true. What do you think the best investment you've made into your business in the last year?
Systems and automations.
Like what kind?
Having a preset link for completing scopes during AEP. That was probably one of the biggest ones.
Having a reset link for what?
A link for like a link that was set up so that I could get scopes done ahead of time.
Oh yeah. Did you see? Have you set up your Go Guru yet?
No.
I want to help you do that because I've been playing around with mine the last couple of nights, um, and I'm almost done with. I'm going to create some automations for our team that are using Go Guru. That, in essence, you get the contact. You go around and do the stomp the ground and go introduce yourself to some financial advisors. Then you plug their contact information in to the CRM as a financial advisor, and then some automations and Drip will work them.
Nice.
I'm also having a lot of success with, now that it was just broken. So the connection from Facebook, even though I set it up, the connection between Facebook and the CRM wasn't working. And so even though we were generating, like on it, like the lowest I've generated in the last 6 months has been 400 leads in a month at less than $2 a piece. And so even if you only close like 1%, you break even. But if you're able to not be the worst agent ever and do more than 1%, then you can easily. I mean that's the kind of lead cost I'm looking for. And then now I just got to get the CPA.
Well, you said $2 a piece.
Yeah, right. This month I'm in the average of $1.92 a piece.
You don't even have to close 1%. You got to close 1% to double your money.
Yeah, I think I've spent like $950 so far this month, and well, today's the last day, so I'll spend about $1,000 this month, and we got, I think it was like 517 leads, and now they're properly going into the CRM. And the cool part is the CRM starts working them the second you upload them into there, and so that's part. This is like one little tiny taste of what's going into the boot camp that starts next weekend. I think we have a couple of them coming to my office for the boot camp in person on Wednesday and Thursday too. But yeah, no, I'm really excited. We got the horsepower that the CRM and everything has, and when you work in concert with seminars, I'm going to be recording the webinar and doing the webinars again. Yeah, no, I'm also starting live inbound transfers this week on life insurance. And so I'll let you know how those go. But if they go as well as they look like they're going to go, and you have the full script from Pete too, I don't know, man. Could be pretty exciting stuff.
Oh yeah, I mean, if you have the resources to invest and do that, sure.
It's actually not as much as you think.
Well, no, but I mean, talking about revenue versus income.
Yeah. Oh yeah, big time. I couldn't have done what I'm doing now 3 years ago. Well, I probably could. Maybe 4 years.
Maybe not quite at the same scale.
Yeah.
But if you hadn't been reinvesting all the money into where you're at, you wouldn't be where you are right now for another 10 years.
100%. No, I wasted some money along the way, making mistakes and other stuff, but it was always in the spirit of pursuit of growth and or development or something. Sometimes it was just chasing fame, if you will, getting around the country, going on road shows, introducing myself to people, that kind of thing, attending way too many events. When I look back in the last couple of years, we became like really hardcore event junkies. I'm gonna be throwing that back. I'm only gonna do a couple this year, probably just one, I think, and then my own. But yeah, I'm curious to see. Have you started to do seminars?
Negative.
Okay, we should do that. What's stopping you?
All kinds of stuff. I'm putting everything in the back end first. I'm sick of chasing my tail trying to play catch up on all this crap.
Sick of chasing your tail doing what?
To play catch up on everything.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I think we can get you in a better spot with a couple of.
Yeah, no, I'd be 1,000 times better off if I had all this stuff put where it should be.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, simple things for my contracting when I can't access the cards, or not even me or my assistant can't when a client calls in, hey, I need a copy of my card. I lost my card, and I can't access half my book of business because of a contract faux pas. That adds 20 minutes to what could be a 90-second ordeal.
Yeah, what a pain in the ass. Massive.
Simple things like that. Most of it's all coming together. My website should be going live tomorrow.
Nice. Is your assistant still in your part of the woods, or did you go back to Carolina?
Oh, no. She went back down there at the beginning of November.
Nice. Nice.
Too cold for her up here.
Yeah, I agree. So what do you think? What do you think about this whole
Let's try that again. What do I think about the hole in your service? It sucks.
Yeah, that's facts. That's this new potential legislation that's coming down potentially, and what it would do to the industry if they cut the kneecaps off the FMO or whatever.
I have no idea.
Because, man, for me, I don't think it affects someone like you or me very much. Maybe a little bit, but not a lot.
Yeah, a little bit, not too much. No, I mean, I can run everything that I'm doing now without top-line support for the most part.
Yeah.
The big issue would
the
be
industry as a whole. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I think you're going to see things. I don't know. I really feel like whoever's in charge of making some of these rules is a complete and total effing moron, and I'd like to grab them and just slam their head against the brick wall multiple times to knock some sense into them. I mean, what are you going to do by turning out the FMO? What you're going to encourage more call center type environments where you just have LOAs that are dialing up and just selling, rather than encouraging the growth of brokers and consultants who are actually out there serving and helping.
Yeah, service and yeah.
Well, it's like the call recordings and the disclosures. Like, that's all fine and dandy. Oh, whatever. If that's what we got to do, that's what we got to do. But a better rule would be, why don't you make it so that the agent actually has to service the client to get paid?
Right. They're always fixing dumb problems.
Every one of my clients are like, yeah, call is recorded. Okay, yeah, I know that you do this. You're going to look at all this stuff for me anyways. We're good. Go ahead. It's true that we have to do it. Yeah, and for someone like you and I, where we try to represent every possible carrier that we can in the area, or at least any that are relevant, we're out servicing what we can do. So if we're moving someone from one plan to another, especially for our current book of business, we're doing it for the interest of the client. It's not like we're making any more money by rolling them from one plan to another.
Yeah, like I had to move, I don't know, probably 6 or 7 people this month because the plan they picked, eventually the doctor turned out to be not in network this year or whatever. In a situation like that, it technically costs us money.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. You're going to charge back and you lose money for the month.
There's no gain to do it usually. And even if you're rolling somebody else's client over, it's because somebody else made a mistake, or just sometimes clients just leave, and they don't value you as much as you value them. I've had that happen a handful of times where I was like, man, I thought we had something there. Like I thought I liked you, and then turns out they're not. Like I like this morning, man. I crap you not. I'll send you. I'm gonna it to you now so you can see it. That I had to go into this maybe. Done. No. Done. Come through.
Would you just text me something?
You see that?
No, I don't see anything. What did you text? Email me something or what?
Did you get a picture?
No, I didn't get anything.
Maybe it hasn't sent yet. All right, well, it'll come through soon. And you'll get to see what environment my first appointment was today. This day. Who the hell do I think I am?
On this day, sir, you were rude.
I want you to see what happened this day.
It came through. Holy hell. This is someone's house?
The smell is worse than it looks. Yes, Tyler. That's the house I was in for a Turning 65 seminar attendee today. And holy cow. Yeah.
How does anyone live like that?
I don't know. If I didn't have such a passion to help people, like everything in my brain, my body was telling me to get the hell out of there as fast as possible.
Any natural instinct would say, run now.
Yeah.
Oh, God. So bad for that person.
Yeah, no, he's a nice guy. He's just very peculiar. But I mean, what call center person is going to help that guy? He doesn't do technology very well. Huh?
Oh, I know plenty of them that would write up a policy.
Right. They wouldn't take the time. He couldn't find his drug list. Imagine that. I'm sure you're surprised. He couldn't find his drug list. He went through 3 or 4 binders trying to find it, couldn't find it. So I had to follow him all the way across town to his doctor's office to get a printout. And that made me late for the rest of my day, including the podcast. But the point I'm making is, what does the government think? How is a robot, how is AI going to replace caring about somebody?
And I mean, even if they're going to hire on all this staff at Medicare.gov to help the clients, that's great. That person that works for Medicare.gov isn't going to freaking go through all those hoops and hassles to actually help this person either.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know, man. The system's broke.
How's Raj? How's wife? How's kids?
He's tired and still can't hear anything, but numbers all look good for the treatment. He just got his ass whooped by the treatment itself. So, but all of that conditions are under control, so that's good.
Good.
So, wife and kids are just driving me crazy like normal. I firmly believe that my house would look very similar to that picture if I were to leave for any amount of time.
And I ain't gonna lie, if you guys had a reality show, I'd watch it.
Yeah, so would everybody else who enjoyed Jerry Springer.
That's yeah, straight up. You want to see kids kick each other in the nuts, or throw each other down the stairs, or you might see a knife fight or two. You just might see a felony. You just
You never know what's going to happen. Well, the girls' new thing, Tanya and the girls, their new thing is Happy Friday, and they walk by and slap each other on the ass. So now they'll randomly just tag each other. Well, they're slapping them or hitting them with a towel or whatever, and then all you hear is "What's on Friday?"
Interesting.
What are you doing? Trying to get everything dialed in for the trip coming up at the end of the month.
Where are you going?
The Philippines.
Thailand?
Yeah, somewhere over there.
Nice. We're going to Legoland and Disneyland. We're all going to some kind of land.
Legoland and Disneyland?
Yeah, we're going to go to Cali. Paige really wants to go to California, so against my will, I'm going to go into the deep blue state of homelessness
And chaos.
Yeah. I'm going to treat it like going to Mexico or Puerto Rico. I'm just going to stay in the resort and mind my business. Hope we don't get shot.
Right? Oh, good grief. That'd be a good time, though. Kids will have a good time. You just taking the two littles?
Yeah.
So, well, there's an idea of how to find that in.
There's what?
The revenue versus income.
Yeah.
You have revenue now, right?
Yeah, I got both now.
Right. So when the boys were that age, you did not have any revenue.
No, I just had crappy income.
Yeah, it wasn't even good income.
No, it was bad income. Yeah.
So, I mean, there's parts of me that feel kind of bad for the older kids.
Yeah, me too. Like, sorry, you got a completely different channel for your childhood. There's a black and white TV. I don't know what to say.
Yeah, no, I feel kind of bad for him sometimes. I feel like I try to make it up. It causes rifts, but
yeah.
Only so much you can do, right?
What are you going to do? Right.
But I think that's one of the big differences, like having a revenue that allows me to have a quality income and a growing by reinvesting it and growing that revenue to grow the income. I mean, that's a massive difference that it makes in families in general.
For sure. Has like a big old residual effect.
Ozzy was on the street the other day about she comes and does what I do, and she does that. By the time she's 30, she could be able to sell out and retire.
Yeah, everybody that wants to retire that early doesn't understand how boring it is.
Well, yeah, let an 18-year-old kid figure that out, though.
Yeah, it's like you know how boring summer gets? Like, what if it was summer forever?
That'd be a little bit absurd.
It's only fun if you have an unlimited amount of money.
What if you look at the people who live like they're in permanent retirement? They're still employed.
Yeah, they're still doing stuff. Just not very often.
Yeah. they're checking numbers and making sure everybody else is doing their job.
Making sure the machine's running. Yeah, 100%. And that's where you don't care about revenue or income anymore because the machine is just growing and you know it. And that should be the goal. You got to put a lot of fuel in the fire in the beginning. Kind of like feeding a kid. You got to feed a kid like crap, a ton of food until they're 18, and then they leave and go do their own shit.
Yeah. I mean, did you see that Delaware judge shot down Elon Musk's $56 billion payment compensation plan or whatever?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's kind of funny. Like, I mean, he didn't take a salary, opted for the option to buy stocks at a discounted rate instead, provided he hit performance marks, hits and exceeds all the performance marks, and now they don't want to pay him.
Huh.
Like,
the irony.
But at the same time, with that kind of structure, do you really think he's sitting there stressing over it?
No.
Hell no. He's got people that he can pay ungodly amounts of money to go, just make this happen. But he's going around and doing talk shows and press conferences, checking numbers, checking in ideas, doing all that kind of stuff.
Right.
You were commenting on the screen?
Yeah.
Sweet.
We don't have any comments today. We don't really have any viewers today. This is fine.
They might have jumped on for the first couple of minutes and been like, "Oh, I'm deaf."
Yeah. Screw this. Quiet slumber.
Oh, so
cool, brother. I guess we'll just wrap it up a little bit early this time then.
Yeah.
And, hope you have a great day, and we'll definitely get it rocking and rolling again next week.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Chat here in a while. Whatever. Give me a shout whenever you get some time.
Cool, brother. So everybody, I said hi. Love you.
Will do. Likewise. Love you guys. Pass it along.
All right, brother.
How about later?